till it's too late.
Here, take it. How's it going, everybody? Today I'm reviewing the new film, It. I got to see it on Sunday, and I'm finally going to get a chance to review it today. And before we get into it, just remember to follow me on the new app, Stardust. You can download it in the App Store or on Android. It's free to use. You can see tons of reactions. I do a lot of them to TV shows that I don't actually review on this channel, so if you want to see that, as well as the movie early reactions to those, definitely go there. Follow me at my name, Brad Thomas, and you won't be disappointed. So let's get into this review. Now, It is about these kids in the 80s. I think it's like 86, 87, if I'm not mistaken, and they basically come across this clown, this demonic entity that is basically killing kids, and they go and try to stop it, basically, while also dealing with their own troubles in high school and in their personal lives and bullies and all that. And if you've seen any of my other videos, I'm not the biggest horror fan in the world. I like good ones, kind of like the Conjuring series and whatnot, but overall I'm not big into it. I saw Annabelle a few weeks ago, and my review's up on the channel if you want to see that. I didn't love it necessarily. I thought it was fine. It's fine. If you like those scary movies, you'll like that. This movie's a little different though, because I felt coming out of this was not even a horror movie. It was a coming of age drama about these kids dealing with their high school lives with horror added to it. I felt more or less like a coming of age drama, and I love that fact because the scares that do come emphasize the story and they play a part into it. There's like, I don't know how many jump scares there are. Aren't too many, I don't think, jump scares. It's more creepy, but when there are scares and everything like that, it's to serve the story, and I really appreciated that. It's also directed by Andy Muschietti, who did Mama, and I believe I liked it up until the ending. I think the ending, I gotta remember it. I haven't seen it in a while. I think the ending was a little out there, but this movie, he does a fantastic job directing kids. I think that's one of his strengths in this movie. And speaking of the kids, they are all great. I think some of my favorite characters are Bev. I think the girl who plays her is going to be a breakout star from this movie. Also, the kid who plays Eddie is hilarious and in his own little weird, quirky way. And of course, Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things, playing Richie. He's fantastic as well, and he's kind of the smartass type character and adds a lot of humor to this movie. And it's a very humorous movie. You'll be laughing probably throughout this movie because these kids, they talk like kids. They don't sugarcoat it. They talk how kids talk. They don't have these squeaky clean mouths when they're by their parents as they do when they're on their own. So I really appreciated the realism in that sense. And you can't talk about It without talking about the main antagonist, Pennywise, the dancing clown. And Bill Skarsgård does a great job making this guy super creepy, and you learn a little bit about him. You don't really know, though, what exactly he is. And I'm not going to give anything away if you're not familiar with anything, but you just don't know what he is. Is he this clown? Is he, like, you don't know where he comes from and how he's going to be around and whatnot. And when they do a sequel, I'm excited to see Bill Skarsgård come back and portray this role once again. He does a great job. He's very creepy. He's not like, again, there's not too many jump scares, but he's just creepy. The way he looks at you, this creepy smile, it will creep a lot of people out, especially if you're afraid of clowns. And I actually liked the movie so much, and I hadn't read the book before. I actually went out because I'm so intrigued by the story in this world of Derry, Maine. This creepy city where the adults, when you watch the movie, you'll see the adults are just, there's something off about them all. There's these kids, but there's something weird with the adults going on. But I'm intrigued by this world, so I actually went out and bought the book because, again, I'm just excited to read more about this story. And I don't read books a whole lot. I'm not gonna lie. I've read like the Game of Thrones books. I've read some of the Harry Potters. I'm not a big reader type person, but if I'm interested in something, I'm definitely gonna read it. And I don't know, I'm fascinated by this whole world and the story with these kids, and I want to see where it goes moving forward to when we get to, hopefully, a sequel coming out soon. And I guarantee it will. This movie made, I think, 120 plus million opening weekend, the highest for any horror movie ever. It's pretty crazy. But overall, I love this movie. I think anyone can go in, if you're not a horror fan, go watch this movie because, again, it's more of a coming-of-age drama with horror added to it, it felt like. It had, again, people are going to say, oh, it had the Stranger Things vibe, but Stranger Things kind of took influence from other things. It's just these kids going on their own journey, and you want to be with these kids, and you understand, you're going to relate to one character more than the other, and it's just a great way. The whole cast altogether is great. Andy Muschietti does a great job directing it. The score, actually, I really enjoyed as well in this movie, and yeah, definitely check this out if you haven't seen it. I know a lot of people did see it this opening weekend too. Most of you have probably seen it, But if you haven't, go check it out. And again, don't go into it though expecting jump scares and maybe the movie that'll keep you up at night, unless of course, like you said, you're scared of clowns. But it's just a fascinating, great movie. There is, I guess, if I want to go into any negatives, there's a couple ways. There's a part near the end that's kind of cheesy, a little bit, I'd say. I'm not going to give that away. If you've seen the movie, you probably know what I'm talking about. But overall, the movie flew by. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes. Didn't feel like it. I wanted this movie to go on and on and on. Definitely check out it. And with all that said, I give it a movie rating of a 9 out of 10. Again, just the cheesy parts were there, and I think they could have had a bit more development about Pennywise and his backstory, as well as just a little bit more with the adult side of things, developing those kind of characters. But other than that, it's a great movie. My enjoyment rating would be a 9.5 out of 10. I love this movie. It's definitely my top 10 movies of the year. Who knows, it might float up to the top of the list as well. So let me know if you have seen it in the comment section below. Again, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more videos each and every week. Again, remember to follow me on Stardust, available in iOS and on Android. Definitely check that out. And that is it, and I will talk to you all later.